Welcome back, everybody, to the solo plays that I'm doing here on the channel. Just adjusting the camera a little bit. Today we're taking a look at Noctiluca. This is designed by Shem Phillips, published by Z-Man Games. And the solo rules are just here on the back. This is a nice light game where we're collecting dice and trying to put them in jars and collect points. So, let's see. One thing I'd like to check before we start here. Right. I'm not. I think this is one where I can win or lose. So already a point in its favor. So what we set up is we have the. It is a normal setup with the exception of that token there in the middle. It's going to actually dictate how the AI takes its turn. I start with 6 tokens, the AI has 6 tokens, so it's much more like a 2-player setup, and we have the solo dice, the black dice there on the side. So the rulebook tells us you take the first turn, and then take it as normal. So how do you play Noctiluca? Well, usually you don't have the piece there in the middle with the 1, but what you do is you take one of your tokens here, and you'd put it on any of these little spaces here, and then you'd announce a number. So for example, I could put mine here, and then I'd announce 6, and I look in that direction and take all of the 6s, and then I jar them based on what I've got. So here, how do I even get the cards? Sorry, I've got everything spread out here. I've been doing some Lord of the Rings work today. Okay, so for setup, it says to shuffle all of them and place them on the board in a single face-down deck. Okay. So I think they missed that in the rule book there. Deal 3 cards face down to each player, then each player chooses 2. Okay, so there's also the... I'm going to have my majority here. There's 4 cards here, and you're trying to get these types of dice. Oh, I got purple. Yeah, because it does say majorities. So we'll keep that out just in case. I'm not quite sure. The rulebook's a little empty on the back here. So I'm going to get 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Some of them are worth points at the end of the game. So as you can see, I need 3 green and 2 purple here, 3 orange, 3 purple, 2 orange, 2 blue. When you take a jar, you also get tokens, and then the top of the tokens have majorities, and then if you don't completely get rid of all of those tokens, then you get them at 1 point each. So let's take a turn as normal, and then I need 3 greens, and I can see some green over here already. So let me go here, and I'll, like I did with the example, I'll announce 6. So I take these here, this 6, and these 2 6s. All right, and then I work on putting them in the jars. So I picked them up, and they all changed value, but you saw that they were 6s. So there's 2. Let's try doing this one because it's worth 2 points. And then this one here. Now, if there ever in a multiplayer game was an excess of dice, you'd pass them around the table for people who need them. And then whatever isn't done gets put back in the supply. Okay. But if we have any extra, then they'd go right next to the black dice. Let me put this over here because that's all of their stuff. And you'll lose points for any of them that you have to pass to the opponent. And then after each of your turns, the Tempest descends upon the pool, starting with the Noctiluca and sending them scattering into the depths. Discard the topmost card from the jar deck. Place the topmost point token from the stack, matching the color. So we'll take this brown one because it is a brown card. Next to the black dice. Check which section of the board the arrow is pointing to, which is purple right now because it's that area, because you'll notice there's little blue rivers. And then we roll the dice. So then it's a 5. So we remove all Noctiluca from the space corresponding to the number rolled. So that's 3, and this is 5. So these all go back to the box. Okay, now I'm going to have that sound because when you roll the dice, you roll them in the top of the box. It's the only way to roll this many dice, so keeping it nice and clean. And then we rotate the first player marker the next section in that direction. Now I assume what they mean is that this is the next section. Or is it this? So that's one thing I wish the rulebook was a little more clear on. So this, then I would assume this is the next section, which is on the river. Yes, so just one bit of critique I have so far on these solo rules. I wish that they were just written a bit clearer here. But rotate, yep, and then okay, and then that's it. I go again. All right, so love to get this jar done, and I think I can do that with. So I'd need a purple and 2 orange. So I'm looking for a path that has 2 orange and a purple that I can take. And I'm very close up there, but I'm not going to quite make it. I'm up here because I had the two oranges. Let's see here. 2 orange and a purple. So there's a 4 and 4. Is there a 4 purple? No. Might just have to wait it out a little bit. So I'm going to go in this lane, and I'm going to announce 4. Do I want to announce 4? Yes, I'll announce 4. So there's this, and then these 2. And that's all the 4s there are. So there's 1, 2. I just need 1 more orange, and then that right there. Okay. So I do think, I apologize that it probably goes to here. That's the next section. So now we discard the top card, another brown, and you'll notice the points get higher and higher as it goes along. And then we take this dice here. We're going to roll it, and that's 2, and I can see it already here. These 2 get discarded, and we rotate this here to the next section. All right, so I'd love to finish this one here. So definitely need an orange. A green and a purple is a bonus, but see what we can get. Did I bring my water up? Of course I didn't. Why did I never bring my water up? All right. A green and a purple, but I don't have an orange in that one. Oh, I'm going to go right here and say 5 going this way. So there's a 5, a 5, and a 5. So I'm able to complete this jar and this jar. So by completing those, I'm actually able to take up completing the jar. I take the red token because of the red here, and the yellow token, and I can put those to my side here so I know that I've got those extra points. Everything's falling over. Then all the dice that I used go back to the supply, and I take these 2 here. Now in the solo mode, what happens is I'm going to draw 2 cards and pick one. So I've got these 2 here. And I think I'm going to pick, believe it or not, this one, because the AI seems to be going for this brown. And when I do that, when you choose one and keep place the other face down on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so that goes to the bottom, because I think the AI takes points. And then here's another set of 2. And I'm definitely going to try to fulfill that one. I want points. That's what I want. Let me just check that you can do as many as you can. Yep, nope, I'm all good. So, all right, now it's the AI's turn. They are going to take a yellow token, roll the dice. That's a 3, and that's these up here. And that's my turn. Okay, so I do have a preference of purple. How we determine that is you just look at the jars you completed at the end of the game, and then you'll go based on that. But I've got some greens that I want to cash in on. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to declare 4 going that way. I actually have this. Boom, and I'll put them right there. So I want to try to get those 2 points. The AI takes its turn. Brown again. And then rolls the dice. Oop, forgot to move this. Then we roll the dice. That's 6. And that's this one right here. Okay, my turn. Sorry about that. We're just going to move this to there. Okay, green, blue, and blue for the 2-pointer. All right. Actually, yeah, we're going to go right here. I will announce, excuse me, 6. So there's 1 there, 2 there, and 1 and 2 there. Now, you do have to place them before completing the jars, from what I remember. So let me check the rulebook on that one. Yes, the completing Noctiluca happens first, and then the other stuff happens. So I wouldn't be able to fulfill this purple because I don't have a spot for it, and I don't fulfill that until now. So completed the 2 here. I take a red token for myself. Put that aside. Take 2, decide which one I want. And I think I'll go with this one because once again it gets me points. Because some are not worth points. And that is my turn. So the AI goes. Oh, first off, I'm going to keep that dice roll. 2. And sorry, no. This is 4. The 4 is over here. It doesn't say in the rulebook what happens if you roll the excuse me, the same one twice. But I assume remove all corresponding to the number rolled. So I guess if there's nothing there, there's nothing there. This will be my last turn for the round, and I'd like to get something filled in. And I don't know if that's going to be a possibility, but we can try. At least we can get this one done. The AI has taken so many brown tokens that it might be able to give me something worth points. So 2 orange and a blue, what I'd be looking for here this time. And I'm going to do it right here. 5s. I'm going to declaring 5s. So I have this one. I have these 2, and at least I have a purple spot this time. A 5 and a 5. All right, then I can place these. Said I'd like to complete this one. So I need a blue and 2 orange. And then I can put this purple over here and this blue over here. I think everything's still in frame. Yes, it is. So I'll take the brown token. These go back in the box. This goes into my pile. And then I get to choose. Purple is my majority, so I'm going to keep that one for now. And this is the AI's last turn. They're going to take a brown token. I promise I shuffled that deck, everybody. And they're going to roll the dice. They rolled a 3, and there's nothing at 3. I assume that's how that works. All right, so now we check the end of the round. We do not remove pawns from the board. And we take set aside 6 pawns. We bring them over here. Okay, so they're all blocked there. And we're going to flip the first player marker, and the arrow is going to rotate in the opposite direction. And then I assume that we do the usual that we've done, which is all the dice go back into the bag, and we refill the board. Let me just check there. Yep. So I'm going to put all the dice back into the top of here. And then we'll dump them. It's always a nice, fun sound. So how this gets set up is, with the exception of the dice that's out there, is we put 5 on the exterior, and I'll start at the top. So that's 5. And then you do the interior with 4 dice. It was a little time consuming, but that's okay. I am reaching in with my eyes closed, everybody, I promise. Okay. Alright, so that's our setup for round 2. Now I cannot go to the places where the pawns are. So what I can do is go to the other places. I mainly went to the bottom side of the board. I don't know why I did that. So anyway, let's see what I need. I'd like to complete that 2-pointer, but I don't think that's going to be easy right off the bat, unless I really focus on it. So I need purples and oranges. Let's see what we got here. Actually, I'm going to do this one. Oh, it would only give me 2. Oh, give me plenty of orange. Let me see this. We're going to do a 6 going that way. And I've got room for most colors here. 6, and then these 2. So let's do the one I'm focusing on the most right now, which is putting all 3 oranges and 1 purple into that first jar here. And then a blue and a green. All right. The AI is going to get a card, and he's collecting these brown tokens. And rolling the dice. 5 in this section, which is this one. And they all get thrown into the box. And then this rotates. Boom. Okay. Oh, wait, no, it rotates the other way. I'm sorry. All right, it rotates this way. There we go. All right. I just need 1 purple to finish that 2-pointer. So what we're going to do is try to get 2 more oranges as well, so we can finish 2 jars in 1 shot. And I'm going to go here and go this way and declare 2. So we have that. I have a green 2, a green 2. Uh-oh, I'll be giving the AI some points again. That's okay. I want to get this fulfilled. So this goes here, then these 2 here, and then I can only have space for 1 green. Okay. So these 2 will be fulfilled. I'm going to get a red token and a red token. And let's go in the box. It's in the box. All right. So we have to do this process twice. All right. I mean, I'm going to take this one because I think there's more greens on the board right now. And then I'll do it again. Now these 2, I definitely want to get some purples because that is my want to get points for at the end of the game. AI. Shocker, it's a brown. Big shocker. Okay. And then 4. There's really no easy way to do that. And the dice went everywhere. Let me get them. Okay. And then this will rotate like so. Okay. So the yellow is going to give me a point, so I'm going to try to get as much as I can out of that. So it would be 2 green, 2 purple, and a blue. Alright, how would I be able to do that? 2 green, 2 purple, and a blue. I'm going to go here and declare this way at 1. So these two, and these two. So at least I might be able to get something going on with those. So there's the 2 purple for there, and then the 1 purple for here. And then 1 blue. Nah, I thought there was a 1 in that area. I was mistaken. Okay, the AI gets a red. Nice change of pace. Rolls the dice. Add a 1. This one. Oh, I took a shot. There we go. And then that's going to rotate. All right. If you can't tell, there's a little arrow pointing to this section, so that's how that's done. So definitely need some greens. I have room for everything but blue. So I think going here. No. Everything but blue, huh? Well, let me then just focus on getting that. So I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to announce 2. So nothing here, 2 orange here, that's fine. 1 green here, and 1 green there. So I'm going to end up completing this one, and then putting these 2 oranges in here. And there was no purple for me to claim. All right, so I get to take a yellow token, put this in the side, and then let's take a look at what we got. I'd like to have something with blue. There seems to be a lot of blue in my way, so I'll definitely take this one. See if I can complete it within two turns here. All right, so the AI takes a yellow token, rolls, and number 2, which would be this one, and then we rotate that. All right. Purple would be good. Blues I can handle now, because there's a lot of blue that would probably be in my way. Definitely could go for purple. So I'm going to go right here, and this way I'm announcing 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll be able to complete this jar. Also 2 blue, 2 orange. All right. Taking a red token. Definitely went heavy on the red. And we need 1 more blue for that second one. Don't know if I'll be able to complete this one with a round, but I might be able to complete that one within a round. So the AI takes a brown token, rolls the dice, 3, takes these dice, and then rotates. Oh, wait. Oh. So 6, 6, and a 5 or something like that. 2 orange 6s and a 5. Looked at the wrong area. 6, 6, and a 5. So it was 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. Then we rotate it. Sorry, folks. Okay. So I need 1 blue, just so I can get the point. But I also like to see if I can try to get that yellow as well. So, need 2 purple. And I would need... And I only have 1 spot left that I could actually play on. And if I need a blue, and I wanted to try to get some purples, the only way I could do it... Yeah, I don't think I'm able to actually complete 2. At least complete the one that gives me a point. Let's go this way, and I'll declare 4. Or do I want to... Yeah, 4 is fine. So a blue on there, and I'll put the purple over here. And that gives me a red again. And since that's the last round, I'm not going to worry about... I'll still do the AI, because it has to get its points. Which is another brown. And then it will eliminate 1, which has already got nothing on it. and then it'll rotate again. All right, so let's take a look at how scoring works. Add up your score, resolving majorities as in a multiplayer game based on point tokens you have, and the point tokens in the Tempest. So what usually happens is you see who has the majority of tokens, and I'm going to do this to the side. All right, so they definitely have the majority in brown. So what happens is they flip the rest of the stack face down and get ones. They, by 1 token, have the majority in yellow. So they get the rest of the token stack face down, and I get the rest of the token stack of red. Now he's ready to have some fun, folks. All right, so now, all right, so we add up our points through our jars and through our, what do they call those? Secret objectives? Our favorites. And then 1 point for each in the jars. So first off, let's go ahead. I have 5, 10, 14, 17, 20, 22, 26, 28, 32 with these tokens, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and then the favorites, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 56. Hope I didn't go through that twice. If I did, then it's not a legitimate win. Okay, so 56. Lose points equal to the value of the point tokens in the Tempest. So we look at the tokens. Whoop, now they're all out of order. 7, 13, 23, 27, 30, 33, 35, 39, 42, 45, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and then 1 point for each of those. 56, 57, 58. So we lost by 2 points. So that's Noctiluca solo. You'll hear more about my thoughts on it when I do my monthly roundup. I'm not going to be doing the weekly roundups anymore. Yeah, I'll just talk about how I feel about it at the end of the month. And thanks for joining me. If you liked this video, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And then give us a thumbs up. If you hated it, go ahead and tell me how much you hated it. You know I love that. We'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.